Hello YouTubers, DE Fan3D coming at you here with the results of last Saturday's event at Elko Speedway on Eva Destruction and on Dwayne Barron and Scott Kinger's Tribute Night. Tribute Night was supposed to be separate from the last race of the year, but due to the fact that Tribute Night got rained out, postponed to the last race of the year. So Tribute Night on top of Eva Destruction, it was a lot of fun, and it was pretty cool. But I'm here to just talk about the late models and then have to rant about some stuff afterwards after I talk about the point situation. And pretty much the same thing applies with the rule book at Elko. But before I get into that, talk about the late model results and points. So here we go. Also too, got to give another shout out here to my sponsors back there for Coleman Racing Products, so that's pretty sweet. And they've been a good sponsor to me ever since they got hooked up with me earlier this year, so that was pretty cool. So give them a shout out. But here we go for late model feature number 1, Chad Wallen in the 52 car, nice. So pretty good job right there in the 52 car. And then second is the 6 car of Owen Giles. His best finish, I believe, this year at Elko, so not bad. And then in third is the 72 of Jacob Gady. Not bad. And then in fourth is the 3 car Chris Merritt Cruiser, so that's pretty good. And in top 5 and 5th in the 8 car Billy Mohan, so not bad. And then in 6th is the 21 car of Adam Benzik. Very, very nice. And then in 7th is the 50 Steve Anderson Jr. 8th is 06 of Adam Ratliff in 8th, and then in 9th is the 10 car of Dusty Man. Not bad, getting a top 10 for the 10 car. And Dusty Man was kind of a hazard a little bit this weekend, but or I think it was last weekend, but very, very nice for the 10 of Dusty Man. But also was kind of slow too a little bit in last week's race, but pretty good though. So really, really happy about that. So and then in 10th is the 13 of Brian Rolstead. 11th is the 54 of Dylan Moore, not bad. 12th is the 32 of Jeremy Wolf. 13th, the 81 of Brian Sarakeski. And in 14th is the 99 of Tommy Peterson. 15th is the 40 of Michael Beamish. And then 16th is the 7 car of the rookie of Teddy Kashadi. And then in 17th, but did not finish, was the 42 of Ryan Camish. And in 18th, dead last, car number 18, Michael Ostick. So pretty interesting there. And then the late model feature 2, Adam Benzik gets the win. So that was really, really awesome. And a close finish between Jacob Gady and Dylan Moore between those 3 cars. I mean, either one would have been perfect for victory lane. And if I was my choice, I'd have all 3 in victory lane for that one. But only 1 car can be in there. But that was 3 cars under a blanket for 5 laps. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. So that was pretty cool. But not bad for Adam Benzik and that winning that last feature of the year. So that was pretty good. Second place is Jacob Gady in the 72 car. Third, the 54 Dylan Moore. Fourth is the 50 car of Steve Anderson Jr. Not bad, getting a top 5. And then 5th is the 52 of Chad Wallen. And then 6th was the 6 car of Owen Giles. 7th was the 8 of Billy Mohan. And 7th there. And then 8th was the 81 of Brian Sarakeski. 9th, the 13 of Brian Rolstead. And top 10 for the 06 of Adam Ratliff. Not bad. And 11th is the 99 of Tommy Peterson. 12th is the 3 car Chris Merritt Cruiser. 13th is the 10 of Dusty Man. Not bad. 14th is the 40 of Michael Beamish. 15th is the 32 of Jeremy Wolf. And, of course, Michael Ostick had some help to do with that. And the 16th place card, the 7 of Teddy Kashadi. And 17th is the 42 of Ryan Camish. And did not finish was the 18 and 18th place car, Michael Ostick. So that was your late model features 1 and 2. Now coming to the point standings and the results on the year. And it was pretty good. Jacob Gady winning the championship for his 8th time, and that's pretty good. If he wins it next year, he'll tie the 41 of Donnie the Rocket Reavers, so that's pretty interesting. But Jacob Gady gets the championship win. And won it over 94 points over the guy in second, and the 52 of Chad Wallen was the separation. So not bad. And then in third was the 21 of Adam Benzik. Not bad. Fourth is the 8 of Billy Mohan. Fifth is the 3 of Chris Merritt Cruiser. Sixth is the 13 of Brian Rolstad. Seventh is the 32 of Jeremy Wolf. Nice. Eighth is the 81 of Brian Sarakeski. And then in ninth place, the 50 of Steve Anderson Jr. And top 10 for the 18 of Michael Ostick, which bumps the 31 of Ryan Varner out of contention and puts him to 11th, which was a bummer. If he didn't get wrecked, I'm sure he would have done well this year. And then 12th is the 19 of Michael Hager. 13th is the 40 of Michael Beamish. 14th is the 7 of Teddy Kashadi as a rookie. Not bad for his first time at Elko this year. 15th is the 06 of Adam Ratliff. 16th is the 14 of Grant Brown. 17th is the 15 of Will McCauley. 18th is the 6 of Owen Giles. 19th is the 99 of Tommy Peterson. 20th is the 42 of Ryan Camish. 21st is the 53 of Jared Duda. 22nd is the 29 of Andrew Schultz. 23rd is the 26 of Lawrence Berthum. 24th was the 90 of Mike Gilliard. 25th was the 41 of Donnie the Rocket Reavers. Not bad. 26th was the 7 of Reg Owen. 27th was the 17 of Jerry Zimricky. 28th was the 11 of Buddy Cofford. 29th was the 54 of Dylan Moore. 30th was the 10 of Dusty Mann. 31st was the 14 of Cody King. 32nd was the 32nd was the 17 of John Lemke. 33rd was the 23 of Steve Schultz. 34th was the 75 of Joel Thiessen. 35th was the 14 of Devin Stocker. 36th was the 7 of Jackson Lewis. 37th was the 50 37th was the 7 car of Barry Tanner Jr. And 37th there. So then in 38th was the 8 car Colin Stocker. And 39th was the 52 of Conrad Jorgensen, driving that develop and second backup car to Chad Wallen. So now with Michael Ostick and Jeremy Wolf, Michael Ostick turned Jeremy Wolf around, which happens, a lot of contact out there. But usually what happens is the guy that gets spun out, that wasn't by his doing, by another driver, that driver gets his spot back, and that driver that bumps him goes to the tail end of the line. Apparently, Elko decides to throw out the rule book and have Michael Ostick keep his position and keep Jeremy Wolf in the back. They did the same thing to the 3 car of Chris Merrick and the 81 of Brian Sarakeski. And I'm like, what the heck is going on here? So that was really, really dumb, because the 10 of Dusty Mann spun the 81 car out. Or my bad, Brian Sarakeski spun the 10 car out of Dusty Mann. So Brian Sarakeski actually went to the back of the field. The 10 car his spot back, but the 3 of Chris Merrick had nothing to do with the accident. That 3 car goes to the back of the field. And that was the first feature. And then the 18 spins out the 32. And then the 18 of Michael Ostick gets his spot, and Jeremy Wolf goes to the back of the field. It's like, so they penalized the 81 of Brian Sarakeski by spinning the 10 of Dusty Mann out. Dusty Mann kept his spot. The 81 went to the back of the field. But they also include the 3 car of Chris Merritt Cruiser that didn't have a problem and just had a deck out of the way, and they have him go to the back of the line. That's weird, and I don't know why they did that, and that was really dumb. But yeah, Elko, and then same thing with Jacob Gady and Chad Wallen. How Gady, that's just really, really dumb. And I don't even think they penalized the 18 of Michael Ostick to the back of the field. They might have, but I'll have to look back on the footage on that one. But I don't think that they did. So Elko's made some really bonehead calls this year, which for the late model decision, which was kind of a bummer, because if we're in the year 2005 or 2000, like in those first 5 years, like even like I was growing up, I've been going to Elko 21 years. I've never seen them screw that up. Back in the day when it was called the NASCAR Whelen All-American Series or the Remax Challenge Series or the NASCAR Dodge Weekly Series, if you spin out a guy, you're going to go to the back of the field and that guy keeps his position. It's been like that for years, and I don't know why they're starting to slip on that. So they got to, hopefully, I don't see anything happen like that next year. So hopefully keep our fingers crossed. But that was dumb. But the cool thing about this year, though, was I got some pretty cool swag. So here's a couple of shirts. The 31 of Racing Ryan Varner. So got a shirt from those guys. Of course, the car on the back is from 2018 when it was Highway Critter Federal Union late models, and it's black and white, but this car is the all red vinyl with the black hood. So this was from 2019. So yep. So 18 was the all black car, but this was their 2019 shirt or their car. But that was pretty cool. And then I went to Milwaukee. The 66 crew guys hooked me up with that number 3 shirt for Ron Vandermeyer Jr. So that was pretty cool. So I really liked this shirt. So, and I loved Milwaukee, and those guys also raced at Elko 2 this year. So that was pretty sweet how they hooked me up. And then Peterson clan for Tommy and Conrad Peterson. Those guys gave me that Trans Am Firebird. There's nothing on the back, but gave me the Firebird 99 shirt for the Dick Trickle tribute car. So that's pretty awesome. So, but I'm not done yet for racing this year. As you all know, I'm going to Oktoberfest, but I got something from Tim Olson last year when I got back from Oktoberfest last year. I just missed getting this shirt by wearing it out there, and I got to do it this year, and including that, he gave me this shirt, and since it's Halloween, I got orange and black on here, getting close to, since we're in October and getting kind of close to Halloween, I decided to do that. But there's a tradition for the ARCA Midwest Tour, and it used to be called the ASA Midwest Tour, which is right here on the shirt right here. So then there's 2013 they changed it to the ARCA Midwest Tour, and in 2014 I went to Thunderstruck for the third time of my life, because I went in 2009 for the first annual Thunderstruck. Then I went the year after in 2010. Missed they came, but I just either I was doing something or I didn't have a ride then, so my dad was working at around those times, so I wasn't able to go. But I was able to go in 2014, 15, 16, 17. And then 18 and 19, so I went all those years after. So I didn't miss much until we decided to not knock that off and not do it anymore. And I was really disappointed in how we're not running Thunderstruck, and hopefully they bring it back next year. But the ARCA ASA Midwest Tour cars are always fun to watch, and I loved and miss seeing those cars at Elko. But since I'm going to Oktoberfest, I get the privilege to wear this, the official ARCA Midwest Tour crew shirt, and this is really, really cool. So I might not even just need this just might be my garage pass to get me into lacrosse without getting a wristband. So wearing this, just walking to the truck like I own the joint wearing that, I won't have to be questioned by anybody. So I'm looking forward to that. So bring my YouTube channel along with me for the final race of the year. This is like going to the 2500 in October. This is how big this tradition is. And Dick Trickle, of course, God bless him, the White Knight, that was his biggest track holder and his favorite track to race at. And he also holds a lot of records at lacrosse, so that's pretty sweet. So and it was awesome. So I'm looking forward to going to Oktoberfest. So I ain't done yet for racing this year, and ended on a really good high note. But this is cool. So I went to Elko 6 times this year. I tied my best record in 2016. And so went 6. Went to Milwaukee for 7. This will be race number 8 of the year. I never done 8 in 1 year. So this is really cool. I was trying to go 8 to Elko, and then go 9 and 10 with the 2 Wisconsin tracks, which would be really sweet. Hopefully I can bank on that next year. But I'll take the 8 for the year, so that is really, really good. So, and that was fun, and I'm looking forward to going to the ARCA Midwest Tour event, but I like to call it the ASA Midwest Tour, because when you say ARCA, people think you're talking about the ARCA Menard series, which happens a lot. So, and as I probably have seen it a couple of times, like when I bring it up to some guy at Elko or somewhere else, and just say, I'm going to the ARCA Midwest Tour, and people be like, is that the ARCA Menard series? I'm like, no, that's the Midwest Tour. Like, it used to be called the ASA Midwest Tour, and then when you say that, people are like, oh, it's that series. I'm like, yeah, so it's kind of funny, kind of weird, but I just wish it was the original. So, but anything, like I told people, anything ASA that you have, keep that, because that is really rare and obscure now, and some of it can be worth a lot of money, so it's pretty cool. So, but looking forward to it, and it's going to be fun. So, see you guys at lacrosse.